Hello guys, welcome to the Hive production. Before some days, one of my subscribers asked me to model a office layout, but today I have modeled an office meeting room. So let's get it started. First of all, as a 3D Studio Max, I'm just gonna draw a floor which is approximate 25 by 40, and the height has to be 10 feet. It's actually the room size that will be going to be 40 and 25, and the height will be 10. I have just taken a duplicate and I'm just going to decrease their length because I will model every wall separately. So I'm just going to change the color so I can see them in the viewport, and I'm going to put this wall here, as you can see. Okay, so again I'm going to take the duplicate of this wall by holding a shift key and will place it here on the corners. Again I'm going to take rotation duplicate by holding shift key and will give them 25 width, make them center and put them left side. And you can take the duplicate once again by holding shift key on the right side. Okay, so this is the blue box which is actually we have left here, this one. So I'm gonna decrease their height 0.2 inches, so it's going to be my floor. So it is actually the basic layout of my meeting room. So what kind of size of that? So here is the size, floor and the 4 walls. I'm gonna decrease this height of this wall because this is the wall of windows. I'm gonna place the windows here, so it's going to be a different size. I'm gonna take the duplicate again to create top header of this wall, which is approximate 1 feet. So between this space, I'm just going to place the windows. So I'm going to take tube first, and I'll draw a tube from the front viewport. We'll give them okay, but I'm going to give them 4 sides. That's 4 sides, and we'll rotate them, and I'm going to convert them into poly, and we'll take the vertices and place the vertices on the left, right, top and the bottom. So these are the boundaries of my windows. I'm going to place it here, properly placed here from the top. Let me show you. This is it, and isolate them. I'm just going to give them connections, approximate 10 connections, and make them straight by scaling. Make them straight. Every edge is straight. I'm going to give them chamfer. So chamfer going to convert one edge into 2 edges because I'm going to make them joints between them. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take the polygons, select this and all them, select them and make them bridge. So these are the become my windows. In the center I'm going to take another edge, so I'm going to take connection, only one or maybe 2 connections, so I'm going to place like this. Okay, so first we need to start doing separately. Select both of them, make them bridge. This one, make them bridge. So keep doing this, select them and make them bridge. So the basic structure of windows on my this wall is almost ready, and I'm going to take the duplicate of floor to create a rooftop or maybe the top wall of the meeting room. So I'm going to hide them and we'll take the tube. I'm going to take another tube with approximate height is 3 inch. Okay, rotate them and convert them into poly, placed on here because convert them into poly because I'm gonna make them a ceiling light or a top wall ceiling. Placed their vertices according to the corners of these meeting rooms. That's perfect. So this border is for the ceiling light. I'm gonna do this later, but I'm just modeling them. Unhide them so you can see. Okay, close to the roof. Okay, so I'm going to take the box, create a box here with the height is 1 inch and placed on the rooftop like this. I'm gonna take both of them like this here. Actually, I'm trying to create a light source, so I'm gonna convert them into poly, take them one each, take the polygons, make them insert by polygons differently by polygons, and now I'm gonna extrude inside of it, inside like this. So this is not the light, but this is the source of light. I'm going to show them that this light is glowing in the meeting room. So I'm going to place it here first, and then I'll take a duplicate by holding a shift key on the there will be two big lights here, and also and I have another 3D model, which is this kind of model. So I'm gonna place it on here top, and you can get a link in the description of these kind of models. So it's archive3d.net. You can go and find these kind of models. I think it's for the ventilations in the meeting room, so I'm placing them both sides. Alright then, so I'm gonna select them. I'm gonna select this rooftop and make them a group. It's called roof. So we can isolate them, and you can see these kind of a roof we have created with 2 ventilation points and also 2 lights. Okay, so I'm gonna hide these roofs, and let's create inside interior of this meeting room. So at first I'm going to take the duplicate of this wall, give them 6 feet width, and place back here but on the corner. When you do this, I'm gonna place here, convert them into editable poly, select them, their edges, and give them approx 16 each, and then go to the polygons, select their polygons. Perfect. I'm gonna make them insert, and as well by polygons, and then little bit make them extrude. So it's going to be extrude by embossing walls, and hold shift key and place a duplicate on the another corner. So this kind of a same decorative wall or embossed wall on the both side on the front. And now I'm going to take a box, and here this wall I'm going to convert them into poly, select their edges, and I'm going to give them 6 edges, make their edges chamfer, so like this, little bit, not too much, little bit. And now I'm going to take the polygons by this one and give them little extrude, not too much, just little extrude. So this kind of a details on the walls for the decoration. Okay, I'm gonna import and merge, and this is the LCD. You can get the link in the description. It's just an LCD model or a screen model. So I'm gonna place this screen on this wall here. between them, between these two decorative embossing walls, I have placed the screen. Okay, I'm gonna take the box here and I'll draw a box under the screens to create some storage points like a drawer or speakers. Definitely we have the screen, so we need to have speakers as well to listen some kind of conferences. So I have just placed a box here, convert them into poly and take their polygon, insert them and extrude inside of them. Okay, so now what we need to do this, we need to take their vertices from the front and make them a little bit squares inside of it, and also take their edges, placed 3 edges and make them chamfer for these separations and extrude their drawers to create separate drawer, that we have a 4 drawer on our counter. Now perfect. Okay, now what we need to do is I'm gonna isolate this model and I'm gonna create a box on the top of this model to create a speaker. So I'm gonna give them width and length 6 by 6 feet, sorry, 6 inch by 6 inch, and height has to be 4 feet. I think that is too much. Now we need to decrease the height. I think 3 feet. That's perfect. This is the perfect. I just need to place it here. Okay, I'm gonna isolate them. I'm gonna take first cylinder, draw a cylinder here. When you draw this, so this is my cylindrical point, and I'm just going to place it on the front part of the speaker. I'm going to increase the sides, 60 sides, to create some smooth circle and placed on the front like this. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to create a torus, and torus has to be inside of your cylinder like this. When you placed out of this, so torus has to be inside of your cylinder. I'm going to just increase the details first, and a little bit, what we need to do is little bit inside of your cylinder, and it looks like a speaker. Create a sphere between them and place a sphere as well between them. So that's it look like an speaker, which looks cool and good. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all of them, make the duplicate by holding a shift key, and another duplicate. So we have these 3 duplicates. I'm going to copy this only cylinder and decrease their radius, put them here, and also convert them into poly. I'm gonna take insert, placed here to get some out of it, and take this spheres, take a duplicate, and place a sphere in the center of this object like this. So it is the basic structure of a speaker we have done. I'm gonna group them, rings, and one other group with the models called speaker. I'm gonna unhide all and watch this, rotate them, so we can see this is the speaker on the top of my counter or drawer. So I'm going to duplicate by holding a shift key, also another duplicate. Okay, but we need to change the size of this speaker because this is the mini speakers what we want. So I'm going to ungroup them or open them, I'm going to select this here and delete, and these are the extras. Media speaker. So hold shift key, make a duplicate on the top, another mini speaker, select them, place on the top, and they duplicate by holding shift key. So these are the speakers, and under the LCD. Well, it looks cool, good till the modeling. Okay, so I just need to place this for here, and now is the main point. And the main point is that we need to create a meeting table. So here I have some models I have already downloaded from the Google, so I'm gonna copy paste them. Here it is. So I have placed these models for the decorative piece and duplicate by holding shift key. And also we need to go to the box, draw a simple box which is about 6 feet width, 2 feet length, and 2 feet height, and convert them into editable poly. Duplicate this plant here as well, rotate them to create some different positions or variations. Place this box here, right click on it, convert them into poly, select the edges, okay, like this, 2 edges, and select from the vertical, these has to be 2 edges in the center. Put another edge on the corner, this corner, and another edge on this corner. Okay, so select them, make them loop a little bit chamfer to create some separateness, and take the polygons like these 3 lockers, make them extrude out of it. That's perfect. I'm gonna go to the extended primitives, take the chamfer box, and we'll draw a chamfer box on the top of this box. It's actually kind of for the sitting smooth mattress on the top of this. I'm going to take the rectangle here, and we'll draw a rectangle from the top to create a handle of this lockers. So take the segment, delete this, take this spline, make them a little outline, and after a little outline we need to extrude modifier. I'm gonna give them extrusion, well, it's too much, so placed here in the center, put them inside, duplicate them by holding a shift key, another duplicate. So we need to place, these are the centers of my lockers. Select, perfect, select all of them, make them a group, unhide all. Okay, again we need to hide our rooftop, select them, hold the shift key, and give them 4. I think 4 is too much. 3, sorry, these 4 is just okay, not too much. 5 also too much. Okay, so in the center I'm gonna take the rectangle first. We'll draw a rectangle which is approximate 14 feet width and 6 feet length, make them into this center, and convert them into a spline, not a mesh, a spline. Convert it into a table spline, give their vertices and make them fillet to create some smoothness. First we need to do this. We need to take another rectangle inside of it, make them spline as well. First we need to adjust their measurement. Now convert them into spline, select their vertices, make them fillet as well. And then what we need, I just need to take a duplicate first and then select this one, go to attach and attach this one and make them extrude. So let's see what we have. The output is this. I'm gonna give them 3 feet height to place this table on 3 feet height. And this one, which we take the duplicate, I'm gonna go to the extrude, placed inside of my gap with some different colors so you can see inside of, but little height so we can see. Yes, actually this kind of a box where we have some wires of the laptops, charging laptops like this. So I'm gonna isolate both of them, take the duplicate of the center parts, increase their width and length, go to the vertices, I'm gonna increase their length like this and put on the floor, give them a specific height, because definitely the table has the base. Table needs a base to flow. As we have done this, here I have a chairs and the laptops 3D models, so I'm going to copy them and paste them here. So we need to do this. I'm going to place it here. Perfect. Okay, select them, put them on the table, and you guys can get the link in the descriptions for where I have downloaded this little model. I'm not gonna model these little props, so you can get the link in the description from where you can download. I'm gonna hold the shift, duplicate all of them, put the duplicate as well, rotate them here. But I think we should that's perfectly done. And now I'm gonna delete them or set them here, because I can understand we can add another chair and laptop, and also duplicate from this point, put them here, and hold shift duplicate here. So we have this, our meeting table is completed. I think we have some, I'm gonna close them. So okay, group this meeting table. That's perfect. Unhide all the elements. Again, we need to hide this rooftop so we can see we can see inside of it. Now we'll talk about this wall. So I'm gonna isolate this wall, take the rectangle, and I will draw a rectangle from the left viewport in the center, which is approximate 12 feet, and height has to be the same, 10 feet. Okay, so inside of it I'm going to draw a rectangle circle. It's kind of a decorative wall, so I'm going to place this circle here, convert them into a table spline, go to the attach and attach this circle. So we have this circle attached here. Select them, make them extrude. That's too much. I think we need only a little bit. So placed on here. Interpolation has to be 15, so the details must be good. I'm going to take the duplicate here, take the spline, delete this circle we don't want on the side of this, so we need to adjust the spline left and right corner of this, and also duplicate from this side. That's perfect. Okay, take the sphere and place the sphere inside of it. I will show you in the next part, lighting, shading and texturing, so you will get what am I going to do with this sphere inside of this beautiful wall. Here it is. So we have this wall inside of like this. Also I will add something here. I'm gonna hide this one. Okay, we have this wall. I'm just gonna take, this is my door and this is my table, it's for the decoration piece. So I will just copy this. Again, let me tell you that you can get the link in the description from where I have this table. So I'm gonna place the door here. I think we should place a door on the corner like this. That's perfectly done, and now I'm gonna take the last step, which is the decoration process. So I'll create a box for the frames, picture frames or abstract frames or some creative artwork. So I only need to put the frames, convert them into poly, take the polygons, make them insert and extrude inside and placed here. That's perfect. Hold the shift key, duplicate here, and another duplicates over there. Alright then, so guys, I'm gonna unhide all the elements. We have done our meeting room modeling, which is enough, and I'm gonna take camera first and place the camera target from the top this, and apply the camera, which is my, I think 28 mm, this one. So it looks cool, good. We have this model. So I'm just gonna go to the V-Ray setting. Only V-Ray, turn on the V-Ray. No, I'm not going to define the settings. Just turn on the V-Ray and place the material just to see simple look here. Okay guys, so as we have done this, you can see the part 2 of my meeting rooms, so you can learn about this. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you like this, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon.